Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, RCG Kreations. How are you doing? I'm bringing to you today a grocery haul. Actually, did it to Kroger, but the reason I'm bringing this to you is I know a lot of you know and a lot of you don't know, but again, do your own research. You do what's best for you, but with it's starting to begin, and a lot of people are saying this. None of us have no idea how true this is, what really is going to happen, because we just don't know. But if you can, now is a good time to start doubling up on purchasing products. Basically, whatever it is that you normally would eat or consume, it doesn't necessarily have to be food. It could be laundry detergent, dishwashing detergent, candles. Winter's coming. Power outages are going to probably occur, because they usually always occur during winter. And excess firewood, stuff like that. So if you can, start preparing and buying a little bit extra, if you have the room and the space for it and the financial budget, to start doing that, because we just don't know what the future holds. And the reason I'm saying this is, for the first time, and I'm 62 years old, for the first time since COVID hit, which COVID was almost 3 years ago now, the grocery stores are getting scarce. And I was very, very surprised. We did our weekly, we go to the grocery store usually every 2 weeks. And we normally do the pickup and delivery. Usually it's pickup, not delivery, but sometimes we do delivery. But most of the time it's the pickup. But for the last, because we're on a weight program, so hubby and I said we need to start going to the grocery store so we can get some exercise and go ahead and do our shopping. So we've been going for the last 3 weeks, and actually the last 3 months we've been going in and buying our own groceries instead of doing the pickup. We still do pickup once in a while, for it's just easy for small stuff that we don't want to bother going in and out of, for something quickie and stuff. But the reason I'm bringing this to your attention is on the potatoes. From what I've heard, is a lot of the farmers their potato harvest was not good this year. And a lot of YouTubers that I watch, a lot of the YouTubers, they're all individual farms, which they use for themselves, and most of them also sell to the farmers market. Well, their potato growth was not good because a bunch of bugs have gotten into their crops. So potatoes are really getting scarce. So one way for you to, if you enjoy potatoes and you want to have them, is to buy as much as you can when you can, now before they become totally scarce and there's not going to be any left whatsoever. Because when we went to the grocery store, we were just there 2 days ago, and went to the produce like normal, and I went to go get a 10-pound bag of potatoes. They didn't have any 10-pound bags at all, and they only had 4 of the 5-pound bags, and these are Kroger brand. That's the only thing they had. They didn't have any other brand of Kroger brand russet potatoes, and it's 5-pound bag. And didn't even dawn on me. I should have went ahead and just went ahead and got 2 bags of this, but I didn't, and I should have. But I'm going to be going to the store again tomorrow, because there's 3 meals that I want to prepare in early winter, and one of them is, hubby and I really love potato soup. Well, we need potatoes for that. Yeah, we can skip it because there's other things we can do it, but if we have it, we're going to enjoy it. And you know how you get this? In fact, let me show you. The great big, you know those great big potatoes that you use like for baked potatoes? Look at these. Look at my hand. This is the biggest ones they had. And that was it. And I got 4 of these about this size. This is terrible. This is not a great big. We're going to have to cook 2 of these for one person versus one that we used to do the old way, when you just had a baked potato. Sometimes we'll just have a baked potato and that's it for supper. But most of the time we have baked potato that's got some kind of like chopped beef in it, or some barbecue chicken that goes on top of it. But right now, potatoes are scarce. So do yourself a favor, and a good way to preserve it is, if you have a dehydrator, Slice it for like scalloped potatoes. Use a mandolin slicer or do it by hand with a knife. Slice it, dice it, make it into little diced ones for breakfast, breakfast meal. Make fried potatoes, make them into little chunks. Dehydrate it that way in little small pieces. And it's also good for you to put into your soups and your stews, or like pot roast. Put them in your crock pot. And that's another way. And then the next way is to pressure can them. You could do the dry pack method, which I'll do a link of my video on the dry pack method, or do the kind that's stored in water. Do like herbal potatoes, where you put an herb like rosemary or some herb like that in with your potatoes in your water, and you pressure can them. And then they're great. I mean, they're fantastic. 2 to 3 years later, they're good. I've never had any last more than 2 years because we eat them before then, and then we just rotate your stock. But that's another way to go ahead and start buying as much as you can. So at least from now until the end of next year, you've got enough potatoes for your food pantry to sustain yourself for what you want. So let's get back to the regular grocery haul. So, and I gotta wear my glasses so I can see I've got my readers here so I can see. And on my little grocery haul here, we ended up spending $199.52. And since we do have the Kroger card discount coupon, we got a total savings of $21.27, because that's not a lot, but you know what? We didn't do a whole lot of grocery shopping either. But we just got our regular staples. There's my hubby's Topo Chico. Now I will tell you this is a little pricey, and this prices are going up. And I just had this, the Topo Chico. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let me go back here. The potatoes were $1.19 a pound. Okay. And those were the great big potatoes. Okay. They were $1.19 a pound. So those 4 potatoes cost me $4.11. That's pretty high. Okay. I got me some onions. Those were... this was 60 cents. We got some little oranges. Let me go and try to get those. The little clementine oranges. We got those. See those? So we got that. We got hubby some cereal. He likes his little cereal. And then, let me go back over here. But that cereal, every single box of cereal was either $6 and higher for every brand, all the brands, and there was 2 rows to that whole aisle of nothing but cereal at the grocery store. And then this is the off-brand stuff in their lower section there in their cereal aisle. And the cereal, let's see, what did it say it was? Okay, I've missed it. We'll get back to that part in just a second. Kroger eggs were $2.49, and these were just for the regular large. They weren't even for the jumbo, for 1 dozen. And I already have 2 dozen here, so I only got one dozen. But we'll go down to the top of the list. We got some Northern Bath tissue. It was $13.99. It's a little on the pricey side, but it wasn't too bad. And it is for the 12 rows that equal to 48 rolls. The extra wide ones is what we usually buy. I got some Kroger shaved steak. That was $7.99, and that's what we're going to use to make our egg rolls with. We really enjoyed the egg rolls we made, and I'll put a link on that video in the description box also. Then we got some regular ground beef, but they didn't have any 90-10. They didn't have anything but the 80-20 and then the 75-25 percentage. And that was $16.99 for 5 pounds. That was pricey. We got some egg rich sausage. A lot of the stuff's in the fridge because we actually got this 2 days ago, but I'm just now able to do the video on this because I'm getting ready to put all this stuff away. I've been doing other little chores and doing other meals, and you know, you got to do what you got to do with the time frame that you have that's given to you. We had gotten some pork chops. There was a package of 10 pork chops, so that wasn't too bad. It was $10 for that. We got some Oscar Mayer wieners. And here's a little package. There's 2 of those packages. but I just took one out for the video. And let's see, the Oscar Mayer wieners, they were only 79 cents, so that was pretty darn good on that. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't 79 cents. We saved 79 cents. They were $2.50. They were 2 for $5. Okay, and the Kroger does a lot of that 2 for $5 stuff, so that's one reason why we go there versus another local grocery store. Okay, and then we've got some, I don't know what that means. We got some milk, a whole gallon of milk, one whole milk, 1 gallon was $3.09. Okay, we got, oh yeah, we got our luncheon meat. This I thought was a little on the pricey side. This was maple ham American cheese, okay, along with maple ham. What it is, if you buy 3 of these products, so ham, a cheese, you got one of the products for free. But, and here's a big but. Here we ended up buying just the regular deli, which is just a regular cheese. That was the, oh, what do you call this? It's some kind of funky cheese that my hubby loves. I don't care for it, but he does. But that was only $3.50. But I wanted to show you, we got this cheese. See, here's, oh, Gouda. Gouda's the cheese that he likes. This is that Gouda cheese. And this was, how much does it say is on here? It's supposed to be 1 pound. So that was actually pretty darn good. And I like it when they slice it for us. But then we got this cheese for free, which is just regular American cheese. The American cheese slices, okay? That we got for free when you buy a ham, a mayo, which is mayo's right over there, and then you got the cheese. You buy the 3 items. You buy 3 items, you get 1 item for free. Okay? So we got this 1 package, which is half a pound of cheese, American cheese. And then this was 1 pound of this maple ham. Well, that maple ham, look at that. That was $9.49 for that ham. And yeah, it's a pound, but still, whoop, that was on the pricey side. And then here's the mayo. So you bought the ham, the mayo, and the cheese, and you got one of them for free. So it was a pretty good deal. But prices are really going up. Let's see here. The next thing we have here on the list is the baked beans. We got 2 cans of baked beans. We just love these baked beans from Bush's. No reason. We enjoy them. And I've pressure canned my own beans. And I do like I like them and stuff, but sometimes just for the convenience of not having to mess with the pressure canned beans, I just like to open up. Well, hubby prefers these beans over my beans that I pressure can, but he does enjoy mine, but he prefers those. So, you know, when you can splurge just a little bit, we splurge when we can. So we splurged on the beans, but we only got 2 cans for the both of us. So that's going to last us at least for 4 meals. Oh, and here he is. His Topo Chico was $10.49 for this case of his Topo Chico, and it's a carbonated drink. And oh, then we got the mustard. We got 4 of these mustards, and I like these because it's spicy brown mustard, and I like it because you mix it with other items. Mix it with some mayo, put some other hot sauce in it, and you make yourself a spicy side mustard for whatever it is that you want to make. That actually is really good too. You season that with other seasonings, and you put a little bit of sriracha sauce on top of it, and just a little bit of mayo, not a lot, just a little bit, mix it all up. Put it over your cooked pork chops or your cooked chicken. Talk about juicy and good. It's a different flavor on a traditional old plain Jane chicken breast that's grilled or cooked or it's in the air fryer. But that's just another way to coat it. And it really does bring out a lot of the flavors out in the chicken and in the mustard. So we got 4 of those. They were 4 for $5. Okay, and then we got our 6-pack of Pepsis. Sorry, I still have my Pepsis. I can't give them up. I don't want to give them up. Oh, there they are. They're heavy. They're heavy. Ow, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. Ow. Sorry, guys. I have bad wrists. Okay, so the Pepsis were $3 for the 6-pack. Okay, let's see. We ended up getting 4 Pepsis, and we got 1 Mountain Dew for hubby. Okay, and they were only $3 for a 6-pack, so that wasn't too bad. But I was there was something else here that was a little like, what? Oh, we got hubby some Irish Spring body wash. It was $4.99. I saved 50 cents off that body wash with the Kroger coupon. And we cheated big time. We bought the Kroger ice cream, the half a gallon. He got one flavor and I got another flavor. And that was $2.50. Oh, then we got our Canada Dry. This bottle was $2.99. But the reason I bought it is, I'll put a link if I remember, about that strawberry lemonade concentrate that I made. It was really good stuff. I made it just plain with water. I just added water to it, and it was really good. But then I was just sitting there and I go, hey, we both like Canada Dry, so we're going to make that with the Canada Dry instead of water to make it taste more like a punch. And it's going to be more like a little splurge type of thing. Okay, got to put the readers back on. I can't read. Then we got a big bag, a big old family bag, which we've already dug into it because we had sandwiches for lunch yesterday. Cheetos, those were $5.99 for the great big family bag. Chips was another thing that in the grocery aisle the prices have really gone up. So, and again, the prices vary from wherever town, whatever county, whatever part of the nation that you're at. Okay, so just because I'm saying this doesn't mean this is what your prices are going to be where you're at. It could be higher, they could be lower. You just don't know. We got a loaf of bread that was $3.49 for one loaf of bread. So guess what? I'm going to, if it goes any higher, I'm just going to start making my own bread in my bread machine, and I'm just going to end up making it every week. That's just the way it's going to be because it's a little too much for bread. And then, here's the cereal, the whole big container of the cereal that I showed you a while ago. That great big one, that is $3.49. All the other ones that were that exact same size were $7.49 for the bag. And yeah, they were different, but they're not the name brand. They were like a Frosted Flake. They were like a Honey Nut Cheerio. They were like a Captain Crunch. But it's the Kroger brand of cereal. But for that size bag, $7.49. So hubby went ahead and agreed to go with that one that was only $3.49 because for convenience, he likes a bowl of cereal if he's not eating a breakfast because we are trying to watch our weight. So we're not eating a whole lot of bacon and sausage every single week. And we're offsetting, like I do yogurt and granola. I make my own granola. He don't care for that too much. But so he eats cereal one sometimes, and then some days he'll have the breakfast and the eggs, the sausage, whatever I have that's ready for him. And then this ocean spray drink, this great big one, we had to share, so we opted for the cran apple one. I don't like just the plain cranberry flavor. My preference is cran grape. He wanted something different, so we compromised and went with the cran apple. But that one, I just had it here, was $5.79 for that jar. And that is 3 liters, which is 101 ounces. So it's a 3-liter bottle. I didn't think it was too much for that price, for that size. Then we got cabbage because we're going to be making some egg rolls. So there's our cabbage. I went ahead and I'm going to do 2 things. I want to do 2 things with the cabbage. I'm going to try it. I've never made it, but I got my recipes. So we got a red and a green, regular green cabbage. But the green cabbage was $1.50. And the red one was $3.61. That's a huge difference in price. Then we got some pears. I went ahead and just got, we ended up getting 6 of these pears, Bartlett pears. But those were $1.89 a pound for the pears. Then we got some little Kool-Aid drink because we're trying to stay away from soda, so we're drinking Kool-Aid because with the Kool-Aid, we can go ahead for a gallon. Instead of making it like the normal, which is 3 cups of sugar, we end up only doing 1.5 cups of sugar for a gallon of Kool-Aid. So that we have our Kool-Aid, but it's not overly sweet because we control the sugar with that way. So that's something you want to do if you want to do a little bit of a weight program. Okay, and then I got some Trident gum. Hubby likes his gum. That was $1.11 for the little package of Trident gum. Okay, I told you the price of the ham. That ham is really good. It really tastes great, but it's expensive. Okay. Oh, here are the potatoes. The potatoes were $3.45 a pound, and we got one in 19 pounds, and then we got the small one, the small individual ones were 99 cents a pound. And then the onions were 60 cents. Those oranges, Clemente oranges, that whole bag was $4.99. That's about average, and it's been for the last 2 or 3 years. Okay. Oh, no, here it is. I'll take that back. That 5-pound bag of potatoes was $4.11. The 4 large individual ones were $4.99. So potatoes is on the scare, so check out on that. And then we got our eggs, and so the total, and so that's everything there. And, you know, pretty much I'm just showing this video just to show you as an example of this is the time that you really want to start doing your consumer shopping. For those of you who it makes a difference, great. If it doesn't, I'm happy for you. But not everybody's in that boat. A lot of us, we really have to do our consumer shopping and pick and choose what we do and can't, and what we can and can't do, and do what's best to feed ourselves and our families. So that's the whole point of the video. It wasn't to show you what I bought. It was just to show you and give you the comparison shopping prices. That prices, like everybody's been saying for the past year, prices are going to go up in groceries, not just in the groceries, food items, but in other items. The further closer we get to the year, and remember, this is an election in the United States. This is an election year, so this usually always happens anyway for elections. So we're going to have some layoffs right after the election. That's just the way it is. It happens all the time when there's an election year, and the prices of groceries are going to go up. So start buying extra. Store what you can, canned goods, boxed goods. Be careful how you do it. Do your own research on which is the best way for you to store it and preserve it. And if you can, dehydrate what you can, pressure can what you can, water bath what you can, and go from there. And then there's tons of videos out there that you can watch. I've got a bunch of variety on my channel. Feel free to go to my videos, and you'll see all the different variety of items that I've done videos on. And most of them I do show you step by step by step by step. Some of them are quick and dry because there's another video that already shows you step by step, and I usually put a link on the description box of the step by step by step process. There's no sense in repeating everything over and over and over. So, but anyway, I thank you so much for watching, and I would love to hear your opinion and your comments on what you do to help preserve, or give me some suggestions of some things I may want to try to do a little bit different. And don't forget to hit like, comment, give me a thumbs up. YouTube likes the thumbs up. And we'll catch you in the next video. You take care now. You have a great day. Take care now. Bye-bye.